Beard inflammation is likely something that is happening to all of us watching this video right now. Even if you have never heard of it or you didn't really know what it was, it's probably going on, and you probably didn't even realize there are some issues that can come from this. So in this video today, I want to explain, number one, what is beard inflammation? Number two, I would like to go over what are the common causes that's making it happen. And then number three, explain what we can do as a solution to, again, problems you may not have even realized. Even if they're small ones, we can take some positive steps to improving the health and the appearance of our beard. But before we dive into that, you should probably realize who I am, especially if you're new here. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Thank you for checking this video out. If you guys are excited to learn about this topic or any other kind of beard related topic, hit a thumbs up on the video, and same kind of deal. If you like this stuff, consider subscribing. It really helps me out and it costs you absolutely nothing. So thank you to the new subscribers, and special thank you to those returning subscribers that keep coming back to learn and support this platform. So let's establish what is beard inflammation. Pretty simple, right? We know when things are inflamed, usually it involves swelling up. Well, in this case, it's where our beard hairs meet the skin at the base, at the root, or at the follicle. And what is happening is your body is getting inflamed because of the causes we'll talk about in a second, and it essentially goes into a protection mode. So what's going to happen is that follicle, the root, the base, is going to start to cone up, swell up around the bottom of that hair. And what it's doing is protecting that hair. But while it's protecting the hair, it's also cutting off the nutrients from getting where they are to where they need to be. Our blood flow is so important for our beard. Hydration and blood flow. Blood flow and hydration. And essentially you are choking those beard hairs and you're not allowing either of those to get to the source. So we want to have as little of inflammation as possible. We want that skin to be smooth, calm, and relaxed. And when it becomes inflamed, we start to see issues down the road. And those issues are slow, they're small, but they can add up. They can affect your growth rate. They can affect how your beard feels. It really can give you that dry, brittle feeling in your beard. It can change the way your beard styles. And above all, it can just kill your beard by increasing your shedding, by causing premature shedding, or making your beard into a state where it's going to start to be brittle and break and have that actual breakage that you cannot repair. So this is something where people be like, oh, this is another like crazy little tiny detail Dan's going over. So be it. But it can add up and really make a difference for the negative or the positives of your beard. So let's go over what is causing this. And beard inflammation comes from two places: external forces and internal forces. We'll cover the internal one first because it's the most common cause of inflammation. Not easy to solve, but it is the most common, and that would be stress. When we stress and we worry from the inside, it affects every aspect of our body, whether you want to believe that or not, but especially our beards. Your body, when it feels stressed, is getting into these like biological states where it's like something's happening. Back in the day, it was the saber-toothed tiger that was outside of their tent, outside of their cave, right? When we're going back to the Paleolithic age, and they're like stressed, and so the body goes into the flight, it gets inflamed, all this stuff, right? We could go down a crazy rabbit hole of attaching things that are happening now back to biology way, way back in the day. And this is one of those things. You feel stressed, your body goes into protection mode. And when it goes into protection mode, it inflames. Our hair is not a priority of our body. When it really gets stuff hitting the fan, it's like, your hair can go. We can lose hair. When you're sick, that's the first thing that goes. And so what happens is it's like, whoop, boom, inflamed, and it builds those cones up around our hair. And essentially, it's stopping the hydration in the blood from going to these areas, and it's focusing it on the internal organs. And so our hair is going to suffer because of that. You want to try and lower that stress. We'll talk about that in the solutions. But the other cause would be the external factors, and that would be things like pollution in the air and in the environment. That is something that is increasingly becoming more of a problem. And we do know that when there's particulates, when there's pollution in the air, it starts to affect our beard. It gets to the skin. Your skin says, what is this foreign object? What is this substance? I don't like it. Whoop, let's protect it. and it goes into that protection mode, that's not good. Other signs or other causes of inflammation would be things like over grooming, using too much heat for too long that's not protected with oil, going too aggressively with a comb. Anything that's wrong or bad for your beard, your skin is just automatically going to go into that protection mode and get inflamed. So good healthy habits on the outside, good healthy habits on the inside are ways that we can help that. So shifting to the solutions to be a little bit more specific. Number one, drink more water. What? Hey, you didn't say dehydration. Drink more water. When you drink water consistently throughout the day, it is also going to lower your stress. Literally, it's going to promote good hydration flow in your body, good detoxing properties that's going to help the beard. But remember I said the number one cause is that stress. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a counselor. I'm not going to be able to super help you with that stress. But I do know that drinking water consistently throughout the day can lower your stress. I also know that just simply being aware of this, trying to process it, going through your stress beating tactics really will benefit your beard. If you guys don't mind, I never really ask for comments in the middle of the video, but if you could pause it, take a second, put a comment down below. What is something that you do to help relieve your stress? For me, I get to work. I like to check things off my to-do list. I like to get stuff done. That helps me. I also like to go to the gym with my wife. We play pickleball. We're actually really good, absolutely addicted and love it. We lift weights. I play basketball. I get physical. That helps me with my stress. I know other people listen to music or they write or they read. Those are my things, but I do know it could work for some of you guys. So drop your comments down below. Who knows? Maybe someone will pick that up and say, let me try that, and maybe you will improve their life. Pretty cool to think about. So that's one. Now, the external factors, you want to do good beard habits, such as washing your beard. I am more and more on the side of recommending that everyone washes their beard daily with a good daily gentle wash. I really believe that. We get all these lessons from head hair and different things where people say, oh, don't over dry your beard. Don't do these things in the shower. Well, there's a couple of key differences that I've covered many times. Your beard surrounds your nose and your mouth. Your beard is going to grab allergens. It's going to grab germs, salt, dirt, all these different things from your sweat, from just life, and it's surrounding your mouth. That's different than your head hair. That's different than the rest of your body, even though I personally believe you should wash those daily as well, but that's a whole nother topic. Wash your beard daily. That's going to help keep away those pollutants that are going to make your beard go into that protection mode. That's going to be big. Use a good quality beard oil, but don't use too much. Use good quality products like butters or balms if you would like, but don't use too much. When you suffocate, when you trap, when you do these things that aren't good for the beard, again, it's going to go into that protection mode. So essentially, to kind of wrap this up, you guys, your beard will get inflamed. The more often and the more serious, the worse the problems are going to be. There are steps you can take to help it. And the last thing I'll leave you with as a solution, I didn't want to pitch this like super early in the video because I don't want people to take it a wrong way, but there are two types of ingredients that are very potent at being anti-inflammation ingredients. And those would be CBD products and bird oil products such as ostrich oil or emu oil. Those are proven to relax the surface. They're proven to help with that inflammation and lower them. I use them at night a couple of times a week. I like to use normal beard butter at night, normal beard oil at night, but I will rotate in CBD oil and then bird oils at night just to give me some of those anti-inflammation properties that my beard sometimes tells me I need. And right, some of this can be absolutely out of our control. You can have no stress. You can have the best routine. You can do all these things, but a lot of us can't make an immediate impact on the pollution around us. So I'm not saying that anything that you're doing is wrong, but you can take steps to help out the things you can't control. So let me know, guys, what are your questions? I know that's a lot, right? Some of these videos are a little bit heavy, a lot of information, just throwing it at you. Break it down. Do you have questions? Do you have add-ons? I want to hear about your stress beating tips that you guys have out there. But what about the inflammation? What about the products? Is there something that works for you that you found has helped calm your skin? Or was this just like a whoa, like I didn't know any of this, Dan. This is a like light bulb, mind-blowing moment. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I have thousands of people that watch these videos, and I only hear from a teeny tiny number of you. I would love to know your thoughts. Please leave a comment. It would mean a lot to me. I will respond to every single one too. My name is Dan C. Bearded. I want to say thank you guys for watching this video one more time. Please stay bearded and stay positive.